12 years ago, I lost my first rental property on the very day I was supposed to close. And at the time, I thought it was one of the greatest disappointments I ever been through in my life. I was 20 years old, I was broke, and I was making about $13 an hour. But I had the audacity to step out in faith and jump into real estate. I've been studying it for about a year at the time, listening to podcasts, figuring out how credit works, figuring out how I could get pretty much approved for a mortgage, right? And I actually went and got that done, right? So about a month later of getting approved from a mortgage, I found a property I really, really liked, right? But I did not have the money for the down payment, right? So I went to the state at the time, and they had a grant for first-time home buyers where they was giving first-time home buyers $5,000 so they can go ahead and buy their first home, right? So I was amped up. My down payment was about that, right? $5,000, and the house at the time was it cost about $150K, right? So I remember on that day I was supposed to close, my realtor, she looks at me with disappointment and tells me they can't give you the $5,000 grant anymore. The state ran out of money. And you have to, within the next 24 hours, to come up with the $5,000 or the seller will back out of the deal. And as a 20-year-old boy who's broke, making $13 an hour, there was no way I could come up with the money. I tried selling my items, selling different things, but I end up losing that deal. And at that point in time, it was like a big rejection, a missed opportunity. I felt like something was taken from me, right? And when I look back, I realized that God was using that disappointment to prepare me. Over the next 2 years, I went ahead and started saving my money aggressively, right? Being a better steward over my finances, right? Not spending money unnecessarily so I can go ahead and buy the house with my own funds without having to rely on the state. And what ended up happening was 2 years later, I got a $7,500 grant, and the government didn't run out of money at that time, and I was able to purchase that home for about $700, right? And that second home I was able to actually purchase ended up generating my family multiple six figures. Sometimes God will let you go through the disappointment. He'll allow doors to be closed on you so he can prepare you for something better. Like and follow for part 2.